Hello everyone, I'm Yilun, co-founder of NKN, short for New Kind of Network. So what is NKN? NKN is a new kind of network transmission and connectivity protocol and ecosystem powered by blockchain for an open, decentralized, and shared internet. So this may be a little bit too abstract to understand. So let's dig a little bit into the background and why we want to build NKN. So as we know, a blockchain is essentially a public ledger or a decentralized database. But the database itself is not enough for almost anything. So as a complete platform, we need at least three kinds of resources: the compute power to do information processing, and storage for information storage, and network for information transmission. So we already have Ethereum and many other public blockchain to tokenize the compute resources. For storage, similarly, we have IPFS or CL storage to tokenize the storage power using the proof of storage. But the network piece is still missing here. That's why NKN comes into place. So I should clarify that by saying network, I didn't mean a client put information on the public ledger and another client get information from it, because it's super slow and costly. So a more efficient and ideal solution should be that clients communicate through the network layer purely off-chain. That's what NKN wants to do. NKN wants to put the network into peace by tokenizing the network transmission power as well as connectivity. So again, what is NKN? So NKN is providing the missing or the third pillar of the internet infrastructure in addition to the compute and storage. So by tokenizing the network layer, NKN decentralized network connectivity and transmission. That means two different things. First, NKN empowers the decentralized or regular applications off-chain data transmission capacity in a fully decentralized way. And second, NKN tokenized network transmission and connectivity so that everyone can join the network and get rewards by contributing to these resources. Here are some of the technical highlights of the NKN network. So first, it's a decentralized data transmission network, so anyone can send any data to anywhere, instantly, off-chain, without any server, even without public IP address or static IP address. And second, we use a useful proof of work, so that mining is no longer compute some kind of useless hash. So instead, mining is sharing bandwidth and relaying traffic for other people. And third, we designed an extremely scalable consensus algorithm that is very efficient and scales to millions or even billions of nodes. So how we do it? There are four core components of the NKN network: the decentralized data transmission network, proof of relay, our blockchain consensus algorithm, and token distribution mechanism. Together, these four elements provide a highly reliable, secure, and scalable blockchain platform. The decentralized data transmission network. So NKN maintains a dynamic topology and routing based on core distributed hash table for millions of nodes and clients who can join and leave at any time. Unique NKN address is used to identify nodes and clients, providing an overlay on top of TCP/IP. Data can be transmitted from any client to any other client without any centralized server through the NKN network. Because the node gets rewards based on how much traffic it relays, it is crucial in NKN network to prove and verify that how much traffic a node relays. So in order to achieve it, we designed a signature chain as a proof of relay for nodes along the route. So basically, signature chain is a chain of signature. Each node in the element specifies the public key of the next element in the route, as well as appending its own signature at the end of the signature chain. It can be shown that the signature chain is safe, that it is uncontrollable but verifiable, as long as at least one node in the road is not controlled by the malicious party. So this allows a level of secure data transmission that is not only verifiable, but also impossible to tamper with or forge, and it's resistant to man-in-the-middle attack. So NKN system is designed with scalability in mind. As a data transmission network, it can consist of millions of even more nodes. So existing consensus algorithms are far from our demands. In order to solve the problem, we designed our own scalable consensus algorithm based on cellular automata concept and ISO model in physics. So, and we have implemented it in our next generation blockchain and peer-to-peer network across millions of nodes. So the basic idea of the algorithm is that every node in the network is only connected to a few other random nodes in the network. It only listens to the state of its neighbors and changes its own state accordingly. It can be shown that using our algorithm, the whole network is able to converge the global consensus state very efficiently. And the bottleneck is no longer in the consensus itself. It's in how fast information can propagate in the network. Finally, it's our incentive distribution mechanism. So NKN's economic model will provide token reward for participants who help relay traffic to other users. In addition, the expected mining reward will also be proportional to the amount of data that participant help relays. So we believe that technology itself is not enough to ensure a healthy and growing ecosystem. But by introducing a proper economic incentive, people will have the motivation to join the network, share their bandwidth, and even build their own network infrastructure. And eventually, the capacity of the whole internet could be boosted, and everyone can benefit from it, just as how Bitcoin boosted the hash power. We are building our own ecosystem, so we are trying to make ourselves accessible from any device, starting from your laptop to your cell phone or even a small Raspberry Pi. We're also talking to some of the network infrastructure manufacturers to build ourselves into some of the network switches or routers or even the SDN. We are also talking to some of the internet service providers to provide better and seamless services. And we are providing our own client SDK so that every application, even those that are not decentralized and the regular apps, can use our NKN network as an underlying communication channel. We are very proud to be part of some of the world's leading organizations in telecom, such as Telecom Infra Project or the Open Network Foundation. We have partnered with Cryptip Labs, and we are very honored to have Dr. Whitfield Diffie on board as our advisor. And there is one more thing. Our core code base is open source, starting from today. Thank you. So it's now published on GitHub, and our core code is written in Go. It has implemented all of our core functionalities, including the decentralized data transmission network, the proof of relay using signature chain, and the scalable consensus algorithm based on cellular automata. We have also published our technical design document on GitHub Wiki. So if you are interested on how we design the system and what we will implement in the future, you are more than welcome to take a look. Our core code base has been in active development for a long time, and we have submitted more than 100 commits in the last 30 days. One last thing, and we are announcing our new roadmap today. So the first version of our testnet will be released in less than 1 week. It will consist of live nodes running globally with all the core functions, all core subsystems working together. Since then, every 2 or 3 months, a new major update or a new major version will be released. And it will include substantial performance improvement and security improvement. The first version of our mainnet will be released in March next year. and the 1.0 version of our mainnet will be released June next year. So this is NKN. We want to free the bit and rebuild the internet we always want. We are actively hiring, so if you are interested, you are more than welcome to contact us at join@nkn.org. You can also follow us on Twitter or join our Telegram group. And by the way, we have a booth at the other room, so if you want to have a talk, you are welcome to come by. Thanks for listening.